The first breath of April arrives under a waxing crescent moon, a slender silver smile in the pre-dawn sky. For Virgo, it's a signal, a quiet invitation to begin anew, to cultivate something small and tender. Youre likely feeling a gentle restlessness, a stirring that isn't quite a problem, but a sense that the established rhythm needs a subtle adjustment. Venus, close in the heavens at the month's start, lends a touch of grace and an appreciation for beauty. You might find yourself drawn to finishing projects you started long ago, tidying up not just physical spaces, but also your mental landscape. There's a particular sweetness to the everyday, a feeling that a simple cup of tea, a perfectly arranged shelf, even a familiar song, hold unexpected significance. The initial weeks unfold with a focus on practicality. You're being asked to assess your foundations. That might manifest as a deeper look at your budget, a careful evaluation of a skill you're developing, or even just a review of your morning routine. Uranus's influence opposing your sign can bring a flicker of the unexpected, a sudden shift in a work responsibility, an unusual request from a friend, or perhaps even a surprising realization about your own talents. It's not necessarily disruptive, but it's a nudge, reminding you that rigidity can stifle growth. Don't resist this, see it as a chance to refine your processes. You might find yourself surprisingly drawn to a hobby you'd previously deemed impractical, perhaps sketching, learning an instrument, or even meticulous gardening. Embrace it. It offers a grounding that the outer turbulence ones easily shake. A particularly poignant opportunity arises within the sphere of financial independence. It's not about sudden riches, but rather a moment where your carefully constructed strategies begin to yield noticeable results. Perhaps a small investment matures, a freelance project proves exceptionally lucrative, or you find a previously overlooked source of income. The feeling of having more control over your resources brings a quiet confidence, allowing you to breathe easier and plan for the future with greater clarity. Remember to savor this feeling of stability, for it provides a bedrock from which to build. Mid-month, a thread of melancholy begins to weave itself into the fabric of your experiences. Pluto, also opposing your sign, stirs deep-seated emotions, prompting a confrontation with long-held beliefs or unresolved grief. This isn't a period for ignoring pain, it's an invitation to acknowledge it, to understand its origins, and to begin the slow process of healing. It's likely connected to a relationship, perhaps with a family member or someone who has profoundly impacted your life. There's a possibility that a significant figure, perhaps someone elderly or frail, might be transitioning towards a different chapter. This isn't necessarily about immediate loss, it's a preparation, a gentle acceptance of the natural cycle of life. Allow yourself to feel the sadness and seek solace in the simple acts of kindness and connection. The influence of Earth brings a needed sense of solidity. It's a time to reconnect with the physical world, to nurture your body, appreciate nature, and ground yourself in the tangible. Spend time outdoors, walk barefoot on grass, feel the sun on your face. These seemingly small acts can be incredibly restorative, helping you to find balance amidst the emotional intensity. Your creativity finds fertile ground, that neglected hobby. It's calling to you not as a frivolous pursuit, but as a vital outlet for your emotions and a pathway to renewed focus. Don't be afraid to experiment, to create something imperfect, to simply make. A small, unassuming project could unexpectedly blossom into a significant source of joy and self-discovery. You might even find yourself sharing your creations with others, finding connection and encouragement in a community of like-minded individuals. This could also mean some educational or schooling achievements you were pursuing may come to light, a graduation or a completion of a course, bringing a sense of closure and accomplishment. As the month concludes, the waxing crescent moon returns, slightly more mature than it was at the start, reflecting the growth you're experiencing. Uranus and Pluto are still influential, but their edges are softened by Earth's grounding energy. You're emerging from the initial turbulence, carrying the wisdom gleaned from confronting your emotions and embracing your creativity. There's a newfound sense of resilience, a deeper understanding of your own strengths, and a quiet confidence in your ability to navigate whatever the future holds. It's a time to plant new seeds, knowing that even the smallest beginnings can flourish into something extraordinary.